everybody, welcome to another episode of Invicta Specs. Your tour guide here, John the Phone Guy. Today we are going to be featuring the Subaqua Specialty Puppy Edition. This is one of the few that's in a single color variation. This has the 515 with the GMT. Also wanted to bit of a shout out for Trap Vision 3D hitting his 1K. Also D&Q. Don't really have a shirt for y'all, but you know what I mean. So, you know, really happy for both channels hitting that milestone. It's a real achievement. But with that, it's time to dial up the specs and hit the bench. Hey everybody, here we are on the bench, and we're gonna change it up a little bit. So here we have the Subaqua Specialty Puppy Edition. This is model 35024. It's a 52 millimeter. It's 50 atmosphere, 500 meter, 1650 feet water resistance. It's running the Flame Fusion Crystal. This is running the Ronda 515.24H, which is a GMT, three-hand movement. It is a 1 joule movement. It takes the 371 battery with about 45 months battery life, and standard deviation is -10 to +20 seconds a month. So with that, let's kind of jump right in here. We'll get this guy off to the side over here, and we'll start taking a look. So of course, you know, this is the Specialty, and I love, this is my first puppy. I love this mint green, and all of the detail goes with it. Of course, you got, you know, a traditional case and cradle and all of that. And of course, with the puppy, you get the very, very limited Invicta Watch puppy. And you got Roger Good here in the center and all of that. Full screw down case back, and you've got just your single crown here for making the adjustments. So we'll screw this one out. Of course, you can see the yellow gasket indicating that the crown is open. Put it out, pull it out one, and you adjust the day of the week here. See how we're changing here. You go this way, and that changes your GMT. So right now it's like 8:15, so it would be not quite right about there roughly. Pull it all the way out, and then that's where you're going to change your hands and see how it moves. So let's see how close I was. So if I put it at 21, if I put it at 9 o'clock, right, and then adjust this to right at 21, then we should be, that's the same. So, you know, 9 o'clock, 21. So that's how that works. And then we'll screw this back down. All right, so this is a fixed bezel. There is no movement here, but I do love the black on it. You've got some high polish, some satin finish, and different combinations. You've got your water resistance and your Swiss movement, and I love this green alloy dial. Just has just a real sunburst kind of look to it. Super cool, and all of that. So let's set this guy down here for a second, and we'll head off to the microscope. Hey everyone, here we are under the microscope. Of course, we've got this amazing green dial. I mean, it is a metal alloy dial, but I love the coloration on it. It is just so unique, and all that goes with it. Of course, we have our, you know, date over here. We got some luminous on the hour markers. Of course, Swiss movement and all of that. So traditional three hand, and then this is your GMT hand right here which is, so we're at, 7 something, coming up on 8, so it's between 19 and coming up on 2,000 hours. So the white on the minute second hand and here on the tips make this very readable against this green, and I love the green and the black together. It's just very, very cool. Of course, we've got the sides and everything, but let me go to this case back, because this is a very unique. So you've got all of the, let me try and get focused here. So it'll say like very, very limited edition, puppy, and you've got Roger Good here and the model number and all of that down here. So full screw down case back and everything. And of course you can see, on the green, the little barrel system here on the on this barrel system that's on the strap. It's just very cool how that's all laid out. But just a very kind of clean, but I like a good clean dial. This would be really awesome if this was like mother of pearl or abalone or something. But I do love this metal kind of just simple dial on it that gives it just a real unique look. And the light, you can see it, it kind of catches with that kind of a starbursty look to it. So with that, let's jump back to the bench and finish this guy out. All right, here we are back from the microscope. So let's throw some calipers on this thing, get going here. So I get 52.5, 20.3, 35.5. Bracelet goes from 31.9 down to 23.8. Thickness on this is 4, and the span, we'll go right off the center of these screws. I think it's probably the easiest way to measure. 52.3. So with that, let's jump on the scales. See where we get here. So we're in grams. So we're at 248 in grams. Change over to ounces. And we get 8.7. A lot of that due, obviously, to the strap versus full metal bracelet, which lightens this thing up. Makes it really a lot more comfortable with all of that. And so I have a 7-inch wrist, and I'm going to go on, let's see, I got 4th one down, it's a little loose. 3rd one's a little too snug, so I'll go with the slightly looser. So that's it on me. I have a 7-inch wrist, and we can kind of see how it sets up on there. So, very comfortable with that. So let's set this guy down, and let's give a few shout outs. And we'll give a shout out to Smitten by Invicta on Instagram, Invicta Watches and Women's Fashion, and of course YouTube sensations Trap Vision 3D and the Lifestyle page talking about all things collecting and family, and of course Tommy Big Time focusing on bracelet sizing and battery changes and everything Invicta. Of course Meat and I journaling their weight loss surgery and entrepreneurship, and of course D&Q chronicling travel and food and fun. Tony Woe, Christian rapper, and his music and life perspective. And of course I want to give a shout out to Unboxed Sneaks. Has a great show illustrating men's sneakers and the lifestyle and fashion that goes with it. And we have DC World's channel focusing on life experiences, marriage, parenting, health, family, and all the things that go with that. And of course I want to give a shout out to Facebook, Invictacruisers, InvictaVets. InvictaVets also has a website, InvictaVets.com, where they have merchandise that they use to help veterans in need. So a near and dear cause to me. And with that, let's finish this video out. See you in a second. All right, y'all. And there was the Subaqua Specialty Puppy Edition. Love the coloration on this thing. So cool. Of course, want to thank everyone for tuning in, watching, commenting, and all that. Really do appreciate. If you haven't subscribed, I promise it won't hurt. Just a little click of the button down there. Hit the bell, and you'll see all the videos coming up. And with that, I say enjoy your Invicta timepieces, and hope to see you next time on Invicta Specs. Take care.